Tensions on the Korean peninsula have risen once again after North Korea fired another missile, adding to a long list of tests that have drawn global attention. This latest launch has sparked renewed concern among neighboring countries and the international community, especially as regional security remains sensitive and unpredictable. While missile tests from North Korea are not new, each one carries political messages, military implications, and strategic signals that analysts around the world study closely. According to officials in nearby countries, the missile was launched from North Korea's eastern region and traveled across a significant distance before landing in waters outside Japan's economic zone. Although no physical damage or casualties were reported, the test has nevertheless created diplomatic friction. Governments across Asia have responded with statements urging calm but also calling out the provocative nature of the launch. The timing of the test is especially notable, as it follows weeks of heightened political messaging from Pyongyang, which has been emphasizing its desire to strengthen national defense and demonstrate technological progress. Experts believe that this launch may be part of North Korea's long-term strategy to refine its weapons capabilities or gain leverage in future diplomatic discussions. Missile tests often serve multiple purposes. They allow North Korea to display advancements in technology, reassure its domestic audience of its military strength, and send signals to rival countries. For example, if Pyongyang feels ignored on the international stage, conducting a high-profile test can force the world to pay attention. In this case, political analysts suggest that the launch may be linked to stalled negotiations, regional military exercises, or internal propaganda goals. Neighboring countries, especially South Korea and Japan, closely monitor every North Korean missile movement. Both nations maintain advanced missile detection systems and rely on coordination with allies for security. After the latest launch, Japan issued a brief warning to residents in some northern regions, advising caution until the missile's trajectory was fully analyzed. South Korea held emergency security meetings, reaffirming its commitment to readiness and stability. Although no immediate threat was reported, governments remain alert, as even a single miscalculation in such a tense environment could lead to wider consequences. International reactions have followed a familiar pattern. The United States condemned the launch and expressed support for allies in the region. American officials have repeated their stance that North Korea's missile tests violate United Nations resolutions and undermine efforts toward peace. Meanwhile, China and Russia have encouraged restraint from all parties, emphasizing the need for dialogue and diplomacy. Both countries maintain complicated relationships with North Korea, balancing concerns about instability with their interest in maintaining influence. This missile test once again raises the question of what North Korea ultimately hopes to achieve. The country has spent years developing a wide range of missile systems, ranging from short-range weapons to those claimed to have long-range capabilities. Each launch helps refine these systems, allowing North Korean scientists to gather data that can be used to improve accuracy and reliability. However, the tests also serve as political statements. By demonstrating capability, North Korea attempts to increase its bargaining power in international talks, signaling that pressure alone will not force the country to change course. Another important factor is the domestic situation within North Korea. Government announcements often highlight missile achievements as signs of national pride. Showing technological progress, especially in military fields, helps the leadership portray strength to its citizens. Some experts argue that these tests are timed to support internal propaganda goals, especially around national holidays or political anniversaries. Although the outside world focuses on diplomatic concerns, North Korea also uses these launches to reinforce its narrative of independence and resistance. For ordinary people in nearby countries, such news often creates unease, even when the missile does not pose a direct threat. Many residents in Japan and South Korea have grown accustomed to alerts and official warnings, but each new launch renews discussions about safety, preparedness, and regional stability. Schools, local governments, and national agencies continue to update emergency measures, ensuring that people know what to do in case of future incidents. As for the global community, this latest test adds pressure to ongoing discussions about how to handle North Korea's expanding missile program. Sanctions, diplomatic outreach, and international resolutions have all been attempted over the years, but progress has been limited. Some experts believe that a new strategy may be necessary, one that combines security concerns with long-term plans for engagement. Achieving peace on the Korean Peninsula has proven to be one of the world's most difficult diplomatic challenges. In the short term, analysts expect further monitoring, intelligence sharing, and joint military readiness among allied countries. The situation remains delicate, and governments will continue to watch for signs of additional launches. While this test did not cause harm, it serves as another reminder of how quickly tensions can rise in the region and how important it is for countries to manage disputes with caution and communication. North Korea's missile activities will likely remain a major topic in global news, especially as technology continues to develop and diplomatic negotiations remain uncertain. Whether this launch leads to new discussions or increased tensions will depend on how each country responds in the coming days. For now, the world is watching closely, hoping that dialogue and patience can help prevent conflict and maintain stability in one of the most sensitive regions on the planet.